The injury list has really started to cut right down. One player who is on it is Mike Pike. How's he coming along?
He's going along okay. He's not tracking as well as what we initially hoped. We thought it was only going to be a 1 weeker, and he's still a little bit behind where we'd like him to be, so he's no certainty for the Geelong game, and we've got to make sure we make the right decision with him. Initially we thought it was only going to be the 1 weeker, but it's stretched out a little bit, and we'll see how he is next week. At this stage he'd be doubtful for the Geelong game, but hopefully he's right after that.
There'll be a few other players that would be in the mix for the Geelong game. I suppose one of them that everyone's heard about is Tom Mitchell, 64 touches and 4 goals in the last reserves game. Pretty amazing stats.
Yeah, it is. I mean, he's played well. I mean, he's been able to train consistently over a longer period of time than what he was early in the year, and it doesn't matter who you are, you need to have that consistency of training and practicing your craft to make sure you keep improving and working on the areas you need to work on. And we know he's a really talented player, and to be able to get that sort of stats at any level is quality. So he's really knocking on the door now, which is good. I mean, we've had some players come into the team and play quite well over the last 4 or 5 weeks, and the challenge is who goes out when a player like that comes into the team. So we'll sit down next week prior to the Geelong game and work that out. But it's a good issue to have players, real quality players like that, coming into some form at the lower levels to be able to put some pressure on and come into the senior team.
Who are some of the other guys in the reserves that are sort of putting their hand up? Dean Towers has been an emergency for a number of weeks. Obviously LRT's there, O'Keefe's there, Gary Rowan's there. There's a long list of very capable players. Who are some of the ones that are putting their hands up?
Yeah, well, I guess all of those that you mentioned have been playing consistently well. Toby Nankervis is probably another one in the ruck that's been playing quite well as well. So we feel as though that next group of players down have been pretty good. I mean, Dan Robinson and Shane Biggs, whilst on the rookie list, have been consistently playing well in their reserves as well. So we feel that next level down and has been really good, and we've been pleased with the development of those players, and they're getting better each week, and they'll need to, because there's no doubt what happens in the back half of the year is that they get opportunities, and we need to make sure we've got as many players in form right across our list of 45 players as we can possibly get, and that's the challenge, is to make sure that they're in consistently good form when they get their opportunity to be able to take it.